The present-day Chinese cinema is a unique phenomenon that lives by its own rules. While in the West, show-stopping blockbusters traditionally hit the big screen, most Chinese action movies release exclusively online. This happens because of a strict censorship and picky audiences that have repeatedly ignored big-budget yet meaningless popcorn movies. Guided by a proverb about one bird in the hand and two in the bush, Chinese filmmakers prefer to invest money in a dozen low-budget flicks and make a cent of each online release, rather bring one expensive movie to theaters and lose $1. VR Fighter is a spectacular example of how several cents can eventually make $1. VR Fighter positions itself as a sci-fi movie, but the only thing that define it as such are minimalist futuristic lab interiors and an opening scene that is supposed to showcase the superpowers of a super soldier, but in reality reveals cheap and outdated computer graphics. Luckily, the cringe-worthy prologue soon ends, and the actual movie begins. It's a story of a professional bodyguard called Long, whose task is to protect a critical witness. Quite predictably, Long and his protectee are attacked by an army of assassins. And the very first gunshot makes it crystal clear that the movie creators know exactly what they're doing. You're amazed by a moving camera, high-speed editing, and spectacular hand-to-hand fight sequences. It's a really great scene that it's a joy to watch, even as an individual work of art. Long completes his mission, but the villains eventually find him, kill his wife, and leave his daughter injured. Our protagonist has to lay low for a while. To make money for his daughter's surgery, he signs up for a virtual technology testing program, but things end up going south. The lab is attacked by terrorists, and Long alone has to face a heavily armed mercenary squad. It doesn't take a genius to guess how it all ends. But after all, you can hardly expect a film with a name like that to have a surprise ending, right? It is worth saying that as a feature film, VR Fighter is not a far cry from America B-movies of the 90s. We can bet you still remember the numerous installments of Cyborg Hunter, Shadow Hunter, Cyborg Cop, and other trash blockbusters featuring Don the Dragon Wilson, David Bradley, Frank Zagarino, and other VHS stars. They don't make movies like that anymore, and probably that's the reason why VR Fighter not only became a hit online release in China, but was also purchased for home video or even theatrical release in some Western countries. If you consider yourself a true blockbuster fan who's not easily put off by trite plotliness and poor special effects, be sure to check out VR Fighter. Judging by the criteria of the action movie genre, it's quite a decent blockbuster with a couple of spectacular action scenes and Louis Fan, who can still deliver a strong central performance. The son of the Kung Fu film star Fang Mei-Xiang, Louis Fan started to act as a kid in the Hong Kong blockbusters of the 80s. While failing to become a fully grown star, he found his vocation in the Chinese online cinema, where aces like himself are sought after for their professionalism. So the fact that Louis Fan recently turned 50 years old doesn't seem to be a hindrance to his acting career.